Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. Today's topic is how you can be perfect. But before I go into that, please, I want to use this medium to beg our civilian president. What they need to do now is to embark on massive infrastructural programs in the whole of Africa. I'm talking about the civilian presidents. Please, that is what we need now. I've been putting it in my write-up for so many years. Africa, wake up! Africa, wake up! Africa, wake up! It's like it's high time for them to listen to our cry, for them to wake up. Please, Africa has been sleeping. Africa has been sleeping for so many years. It's high time you wake up from your slumbers. It's high time you wake up from your sleep. Africa, it's time for you to wake up. Embark on infrastructural developmental program that will stop our children from going to die in this dangerous ocean, trying to cross over to Europe, where they use the resources from Africa to develop. Africa, it's time for you to wake up. Infrastructure, that is the key to develop any nation in the whole world, and that is what Africa need now. So please, I'm talking to the whole civilian presidents, including the military presidents. Why are you there? Is it not to develop your nation? Please, we are begging, wake up. Africa, wake up. That is the name of my magazine in online. It's an online magazine. I've been writing for the past 5 years. Africa, wake up. Africa, wake up. But reading is difficult for some people. That's why I now decided to put my Africa Wake Up into video, so that people will watch my video and listen to my knowledge and wisdom. And that now leads me to my today's topic. If you want to be perfect, you can be perfect. I know you'll be surprised, because people are fond of saying no one is perfect. If you want to be perfect, you can be perfect, except if you are not from a perfect background. If you have a wrong upbringing, there's no way you can be perfect. And another thing, if you were born by mistake, you continue to make mistake for the rest of your life. Yeah, if you are born by some women, when they open their leg and they put the children inside and a child come out, they become a mother. You are not a mother. You only give birth to that child. A mother train a child not until you are the woman that gave birth to the child. That's what most people don't know. I'm not going there today. Not because you give birth to that child, now you think you are a woman. No. A mother is the one that brought up that child perfectly. Inculcate all the quality and discipline into that child. Because when a child is growing and is so unlucky to have somebody, father or mother or both parents, auntie or uncle, or a guardian that will guide you, that will train the child, to make you know the difference between the right and the wrong, the difference between the wrong and the right. That's why they say two wrong cannot make a right. I've been hearing this since I was in primary school. There's no way you do anything wrong and you want to perfect it. It's never possible. But nowadays, you see children giving birth to children. Tell me, if that kind of child that gives birth to a child doesn't have a disciplined mother, both of them will end up becoming something else. So please, don't ever you say no one is perfect again, because you are not perfect or you don't want to be perfect. You think before you do. You will not make a mistake. You hear a lot of people saying, oh, especially when they are caught in the act, you hear, please forgive me, it's a mistake. Why should you make a mistake? Didn't you think before you do? You want to do something that is wrong. And you know it's wrong. Because you enjoy doing what is wrong, you now go ahead. If you are not caught, oh fine, it's perfect. Nobody will know I'm the one that did it. Then you walk away. You will not continue to try it until it becomes part of you. You know how people enjoy inflicting pains into some people? There are people like that. They don't know, it's not their fault. When they were growing up, nobody guided them to let them know that, hey, pinch yourself. How does it look like? It's painful before you pinch another person. Do unto others what you want them to do unto you. Think before you do. You'll be perfect. You'll not be making silly mistakes. That is why I see them, they apologize. Immediately they are caught in the act. They've been doing that silly mistake a long time. Nobody to guide them. And these are the kind of people they run away from you if you are trying to let them know the right thing that will make them perfect. They are not always happy around you because they know you will scold them. They know you will talk to them. They know you will let them know that if you have think before, you don't have done that silly thing you carried out now. But a lot of people now see it to be like nothing will happen. Like our Nigerian parlance. Oh, nothing will happen. Until it now happen. It now become matter arising. That is when you now began to apologize. And you can see it in him. Some will do this silly mistake. You can see it in them when they were apologizing. That really they don't know that what they are doing is wrong. If you want to be perfect, you can be perfect. And if you're lucky to be brought up by perfect parents, all those little mistakes you made while growing up. Our parents are the first teacher. They teach you how to sit down, how to crawl, how to stand and walk on your legs. And that is how they will continue to guide you until you are 5 up to 10 to 20 years. Before you become adults, all those silly mistakes that will make you not to be perfect being will have been shaken off from you with slaps and kicking, some with belt and good cane. Because there's some attitude in children, they need cane. You need to flog the attitude out of that child. These are the kind of people you will not hear them say they made a mistake. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a mistake. You never hear them say they made a mistake because they think before they do. And they've been hearing this thing while they were growing up that is wrong for them to do this, to do that. They will never do it. But when you grow up with some nowadays parents, it's a situation whereby a mother even had to go and hire thugs to go and be teacher in the school. Excuse me. Because the teacher beat your child, you hire thugs to go and beat the teacher. How many times do you spend with your child? It's just about 30 minutes. About 30% of your day. About 70% the child spend it with the teacher. Because you go in the morning to your office and the child is taken to school. He will be in the school since 8 o'clock, sometimes up to 4 o'clock in the evening. All those discipline you cannot give to that child is that teacher that begin to teach the child. And if because of some stubborn attitude in us as children, we need this cane. We need to be flogged. You need to be flogged so that to be able to push that silly mistakes, that silly attitude out of a child. You cannot grow up and you will not think before you do. This is how to become perfect. But it's so rampant nowadays. Look at the way they arrest them. Well, until they arrest them, then you hear them saying it's a mistake. They'll be apologizing. They don't know. They are so unlucky to have a guardian, parent, that was supposed to guide them when they were growing up. All this attitude we're talking about is when you're growing up. How can you correct a child of 20 to 20 something years? It's already an adult. But when it's a child, you'll be able to let him know that thing I said you should stop doing. You must stop doing it because it's wrong. That is how to brought up a perfect being. And these are the people you hear them saying, no one is perfect. We are all human. We were born to make mistakes. Who said so? You are born to make mistakes. I was not born to make mistakes because I think before I do. If you to think that thing, you want to sleep with your friend's girlfriend. Is it right? Is it okay by you? If they sleep with your own girlfriend, will you like it? Do unto others what you want them to do unto you. This is how to become perfect. When you think before you do, you're not going to sleep with your father's wife. It's a taboo in so many African countries. A father will not sleep with a daughter. It's a taboo in so many African countries. You as a friend will not sleep with your wife's friend. It's a taboo in so many African countries. But they see it to be, nothing will happen. Some even be arguing with you. Then if you sleep with the girl, have you paid her dowry? But he's on his way. He's with all the millions of pretty girls walking on the streets. So you didn't see anyone that you will talk to that make your own girlfriend. They don't see it to be wrong thing. They don't even know they are doing the wrong thing. It's not their fault. I don't blame them. That's how they were brought up. And they are now rubbing their stupidity on us. Because when you talk to them, that's when they tell you talk too much. Immediately they see you, they will even walk away from you. Some of them, you even greet them, to answer you become a problem because you are trying to guide them and correct them. They don't have this discipline from the beginning. They have a faulty background. They have a faulty upbringing. There's no way a junior brother will be sleeping with senior brother's wife, not even a girl for this time. And the interviewer was asking him, do you have conscience? Because if they have inculcated that conscience into you while you are growing up, you know that to sleep with your brother's wife is wrong. This is how you become perfect. When you know what you want to do is wrong, you will not do it. When you think before you do, then you not make a mistake. You not go and make the silly mistake, and at the end of the day they ask you, say, I don't know what came over me. These are the people that speak like that. Watch them on TV. They are when police put handcuff on their hand and they line them up and they put the mic in their mouth, you hear them apologizing. They don't know. They are so unlucky to have a parent that will teach them those wrong things when they were growing up. If you're lucky to have a mother, can you imagine RMD, the popular Nollywood actor, saying that even in his mother's death, he still hear the woman shouting, if I catch you. He's one of the most disciplined actors we have today in the whole of African actors. Do you see him on internet misbehaving the way others misbehave? He's so humble to a fault. You know that this is somebody that came up, that grew up under a disciplinarian mother. Excuse me, if you are lucky to have that kind of mother, In fact, you'll be a perfect being. When you see his looks, you've never met him one-on-one, then you know what I mean. We have a lot of them there. Go on the internet, you see them the way they misbehave. If you're acting to make money, that is different. It's one of the most disciplined actor we have today. When they were interviewing him on that program, and he mentioned his mother, I said, okay, if you are lucky to come from that kind of mother, there's no way you'll not be a perfect being, man. Because there's no way you make a mistake. You will think before you do. You will not finish doing the silly thing and say, I'm sorry, it's a mistake. Why should you? Don't you, as an adult, a grown up? That's when you see you are standing with a mother, a child is misbehaving, doing something wrong. You are trying to scold the child. The mother is saying, leave him, leave him. Even if you tell him, he will not stop. These are the kind of mother that slaps their mother. This are the kind of child, this kind of children that slaps their mother. Don't you see it on the internet? Children slapping their mother. This is the slap she's supposed to have given the child when the child is growing up. You should have used the slap to push the discipline into. You see the way I'm speaking with annoyance, because it's rubbing on us. It's becoming unbecoming. It's too much. You see children slapping their own mother. Your mother that gave birth to you. Can you imagine? Insult upon injury. If you are putting fear, if she are putting fear into that child when he's growing up, he will be scared to carry out some stupid attitude. But one time he does anything wrong, she used her hand to rub his head. I love my child, as if she's the only one that loves child in this world. The way some people carry children. Look at what we are facing today. Some don't even know they have to stand up for their elder anymore. Look at the way some of them even greet their elder. Hello, Anna. Well done, sir. I thank God they even answer. Well done, no. He's greeting his father's age mate. You see? No one there to guide him. Is it a situation whereby the father is in Abuja, the mother is in Lagos. All are looking for money. And they now hand over the child to a house help who came from a faulty home, a faulty upbringing. Because for the child to come and begin to do it's a child, because you have a lot of house helps, they are children too. For them to have pushed them to come and do house help, it's out of frustration or depression. I will not call that poverty. I will not call it poverty. Because you have to, it's part of what we're saying. You have to think, how many children can I give birth to? How many children can I train? If it's one, give birth to that one. If you can face two, then born two. If you can not go and give birth to football team, then say God will take care of them. This is what we are hearing from some parents when we're growing up. 10, 17 children, even you that give birth to them as the father and the mother, you will not be able to live well. You will not be able to. How many? Go and see the billionaires. Go and see the well-to-do billionaires. How many children do they have? Maybe one or two. Bill Gates has 2 children. With all his billions. I don't even know if Mark Zuckerberg even have a child by now. I don't think so, because if he had a child by now, he's supposed to have seen it on the internet. I only see he and his wife everywhere they go on the internet. If they have a child by now, they will have carried one. But if you are the one in the shoe of Mark Zuckerberg, by now you give birth to European football leagues. Then you say God will take care of them. When they now become what we are facing today, then you say you don't know what came over you. Some parents gave birth to some children. they are regretting to tomorrow. That is not even the issue. You can give birth to any number of children you like. That's your headache. Because you give birth to too many children, you even invite poverty into that family. Because if it's 1 or 2 or 3, you'll be able to work, you and your wife will work and take good care of them, give them good education. And you yourself, as the man and the woman, you'll be able to live well. You look healthy. Go and see some mothers and some fathers. They look so dry because everything they are making is on the children. You brought them to this world. You have to take care of them. You have to feed them. Then you now come and tell me, no one is perfect. You never think before you do it. If you think before you do it, you will know that. Forget about the economic of Nigeria or wherever. Economic meltdown is all over the world. Nigeria is one of the cheapest country. Nigeria has one of the cheapest commodity all over the world. Even let me start from the fuel. They are shouting it's 600, 5 something, 700. In Morocco, it's almost 1,000 naira. In Ghana, it's 1,200. In the UK, it's over a pounds. In the US, it's almost $2. Change that one to naira. A yam in Nigeria, they say it's too expensive, 2,000 naira. The country I live, you buy one yam 4 to 5,000 naira. In the US, it's over 10,000 naira. Tell me. Yet, Nigeria is still not good to you. I'm not here to talk about that anyway. But give birth to children you can take care of, so that you yourself can live a perfect life. You, the man, can live a perfect life, so that you can become a perfect being. Your wife too can be healthy, because all the strength that she has used it to give birth to so many children. You see some women, even the rapper cannot stand on them anymore. They are too weak. How can a weak mother, if your body is weak, it will affect your thinking faculty? Tell me, while you are trying to correct this child, the other child is making another mistake. While trying to correct that one, the other one too is doing. How many children will you shout upon? Notwithstanding, I'll tell you, we are 9 children. But with 9 children, my mother handled us with iron fist. Especially me. Iron fist. She handled us with iron hand. None of my siblings, I said it in my previous video, that we come and do anything and said it's a mistake. We are not born by mistake. Or you don't know what came over me, that was why you did it. Now lie. There's no way any of my siblings will come and, or me myself will do anything. I will not say I don't know what came over me. But I'm not mad. Why should I do silly thing like that? Or in the situation where you and your friend did the business, you sat on the money and the profit. After the profit come in, that is supposed to give him his own share, you continue the business, you sat on him. He did not even see you again. He turned to police matter. He want to bribe the police. Then you now tell me, your money has gone. So to the guy, to him, your friend that did that now, is a perfect man. He is wise. Some go to the extent of sending gunmen to their business partner so that they can sit on all the money. Twin brothers did the same thing. They did a business and the money came. Okay, I'm talking of tens of millions of naira here. Twin brothers of the same father, the same mother, that I know very well, not that I had the story. Now the other twin now send gunmen to the other twin brother's house to go and bring him down so that he can sit on the money. And the other twin brother was the one that brought the money for the business. Now the money has come, everything has come. Even the twin brother that brought the money didn't even know that his twin brother has collected the money and the profit. Give him his share now so that business will continue. When the government went to knock at the door, The man just came out like a small boy in his boxer. Say, good afternoon, sir. How are you? Say, fine. Come in. The man welcomed them, gave them good seat, went to his shelves, because he's a big man, opened a wine, and he served them, and called his wife that we have guests too. He didn't know them. He didn't know the bag they carry is filled with ammunitions, in case if you want to resist. He sent 3 hefty gunmen to kill his own twin brother because of money. At the end of the day, the guy now called his wife. We have guests. He didn't know them, but he sent the wife to go to the kitchen and cook for their guests. Until while they are on their dining table, they too entered like good boys, good guys. They dressed like businessmen. The man didn't know that that's supposed to be his last breath. He invited them to the dining table. They were not looking at each other. Please, we are looking for. Say, okay, no, before you even talk of what brought you, let us eat. You came at the right time. We want to take our lunch. He set the table in his boxer. I'm talking of this a man living in 5-bedroom duplex. You know what that means? In that same Lagos. After they finished eating, while they were drinking and chatting, say, hey, brothers, you are welcome to my house. Do I now know what brought you? I say, we've been looking for Kinde. The other who sent them was Taye. That is Kinde. Taye and Kinde are Yoruba name for twins in Yoruba, and in Yoruba language. Taye and Kinde, these are names for twins, twin brother or twin brother and sister in Yoruba language in Nigeria. They say, oh, we are looking for Taye. You now say, Taye, I'm Taye now. They look at each other. No, Taye, the owner of the house, we're looking for big man. We're looking for. They say, I'm the Taye now. Oh, sorry, you're expecting to see pot belly, one big allergy. Oh no, this is me. I don't have anything to hide. See, don't, when you welcome us in, we thought you are even a house boy. Or, when we even saw you in a boxer, we thought you might be his junior brother or so. They say, I'm the Taye. These guys that came to kill him look at each other. See, then you must be a very good person then. Say, how can I help you? Say, no. Then the gang leader now open up and say, do you know Kinde? Say, Kinde. Which of Kinde? I'm twins now. I'm Taye. The other guy is Kinde. That's my twin brother now. Do you know? He was not asking them if they know him. They look at each other again. Say, they now open the bag. This is the millions he gave us to kill you. Say, to kill me, what happened? He said, you know, you introduce a contract to him and you gave him money to do it so that he will return the money with the profit, or you should share the profit 50-50, whatever. You help him. He said, yes. How did you know about it? He said, he told us. When they opened the next bag, they saw heavy weapons that in case if you want to resist, we must make sure you die. I said, what have I done to deserve this? I gave him money. He said, yes, we know. He did the business. He said, yes, we know. Have they paid him? They are not looking at each other again. So he didn't know they have paid him tens of millions of naira. You can translate that in dollars. They have paid him about last week or so. So he gave us these millions of naira to make sure you die. And that he had him saying to somebody on phone that he's not there to share any dime with anybody. This is twin brothers. Now what do the Taiwo was now asking them that what do they want him to do? Because I've never offended him. They say no. Yes, we know you didn't offend him. We are twin brother. Father, he said yes. You were born the same minute. He said, yes. You were born at the same time. He said, yes, we know. We never even know you are this simple. Very generous. He said, how much did they give you? He said, give them the 10 million naira or so, something like that. You can translate it in dollar or any currency in your country. I said, okay. He gave you 10 million. I will add 20 million. They say, they look at each other again. He said, the brother said, they must kill him. He said, but this is me. And they say, whom we are looking for is not you. He said, this is me. I'm the brother he sent you to come and kill. If it's that kind of day that sent you, say yes. It's okay, then we must kill him then. The brother say, he gave you 10 million. I've times 2 it, make 20 million. So everything is 30 million. So what? I don't want any problem. I've paid you for whatever you ask you to come and do to me. Please, I'm innocent. They say they know. Do you see the job some people do? Not until they went out of the house, they left him, they didn't touch him. They have to go back and kill the kind. Taiwo was inside, sleeping, relaxing in the afternoon. He got an information that gunmen has killed his brother. He was even arrested before we even heard what was happening. That he suspected that there was a business between them, so he doesn't want to pay the kind money. That was why he sent the gunmen to come and arrest, to go and kill the kind. He went to the police station with the policeman that came, that you are the first suspect. When he got there, he made a statement. Until some of the gunmen were arrested, due to investigation. They investigated the matter. He give policemen money to do the thorough job, but he doesn't have hand in this killing. They should investigate the matter very well. And the policemen, if they want to work, they will work. They got the information. They did the thorough investigation, and the government were arrested. It was when they were interviewing them that he sent us to go and kill his brother, twin brother. And when we got there, the guy gave us times 2 of what he paid us to for the job to do. And we just have to do something. We cannot go back and tell him that the job has not been done. So they have to kill the kind. Tell me, if the gunmen even know that it's wrong to take life, this is the job some people do, going around. Hitmen. I've got a friend that said, a mere 10,000 naira with a good gun, give me a car, I will bring down anybody. We have them everywhere. It's not their fault. They don't know. They don't know. A lot of people do a lot of mistakes. They don't know. How can you be perfect with that? The only way to be perfect is to think before you do. This thing I want to do, I know it's wrong. A lot of them know it's wrong, but because they believe they can get away with it. But a lot of them, even some of them suffer it more than police arresting them. You watch some people slap the way they live today. A friend was telling me that you can never hear him eat somebody's money. I said, yes, from your background, they told you that it's wrong to eat somebody's money. No matter the amount. No matter the amount. We've done business 100 and something thousand euro. I divided mine, I took it and I sent my friend's own to him. 100 and something thousand euro. The day was telling me, I said, okay, it's part of it. This is me sitting down here. There's no amount of money I cannot leave for you. That's your headache. Go ahead with it. You are the one that have money problem. If you think deep, somebody you did business with leave the money for you. You will not pay. Say no problem. Without talking. When they say law of karma, a lot of people don't believe it until the law of karma catch them. I keep on saying it. Even the last time I was saying it. Until law of karma catch the person. If it did not lead to death, if the law of karma did not lead to death, you will live to learn from the silly mistake you made. Because it can come in so many ways. We know law of karma from when we're growing up. If you do this, it's going to result to this. If you do this, it's going to result to this. You don't try this. The one we did, we received good beating. You didn't see the American celebrity. I don't want to mention his name here. That gave his daughter good beating. While he came into the house and he saw the daughter, a girl of 15 years, in her panties, dancing in front of camera, in front of her phone. The man just opened the door. He saw her because the man had the music. Where is the music coming from? He never knew it was his daughter's room. He opened the door immediately. He saw her dancing in her pants in front of camera and on a live one of these platforms. I don't want to mention the name. The father said, "What? In your panties?" He went back to his room, bring belt, good belt. He gave this girl good beating of her life. I said, okay. This I'm telling you is on the internet. I said, they say America don't beat their child. If you beat American child, he will call police. I said, okay, why not let this girl call police? A lot of it like that. America don't beat his child. They beat children. These are the kind of children you don't see outside. They beat children. Americans beat children. Discipline. When you see some American disciplined children, you will not believe they are from a very disciplined home. Because of the ones you see on the film, on the internet, naked in themselves or probably misbehaving, you think about all American children are like that. It's a lie. We have disciplined ones from disciplined homes. And all this attitude, they got it from Western world. Who said so? Go to the. You have maybe most of them have never traveled before. That is why. Go to so many Western world and see the way they beat their children. They discipline their children. Not until they use cane or belt. There's no food for you throughout today. Go into your room and lock the door. There's so many to discipline a child. Kneel down there and raise up your hand. Then they say in a Western world, when you beat a child, you will call police. For who? They have disciplined children. They have disciplined children. And they say all this attitude. It's the one you see on the internet, or on the TV, or on movies. Other one is just some are even acting. Some are even so they are acting some of them that you took as an attitude and behavior, and you think it's normal. Please share my video. Let a lot of people too learn from this wisdom and knowledge I'm dropping here now. And on my YouTube, please, Kingolatunde at Kingolatunde.S. Davids. That Davids is written together, and the Kingolatunde is written together. Kingolatunde is written together. .S. Davids. Then you will see me there, and you should add the African wake up, because we have a lot of Olatunde there. Kingolatunde there. If you did not add African wake up, you will not be able to get it on YouTube. You write Kingolatunde together, then .S. Davids. Davids. My own David has S. Then you add Africa Wake Up, because that's the magazine I have online. YouTube will give it to you. I have a lot of movies, videos there. Listen to them. You learn from it. You can be perfect. All this thing I'm saying here is for you to know that if you are from a faulty background, there's no way you can be perfect. But if you are from a perfect background, you'll be perfect. And if you are not perfect, you want to be perfect. Anybody that is trying to correct you, please make him your friend. Go closer to him. Whenever he say you talk too much, Let him know that that's the problem you have. He will guide you. Anything you do, you eat too much. And everything has a limit. You sleep too much. You go after women too much. You laugh too much. It's because you don't have anybody to bring you, to guide you when you are growing up. That was my belief. And that was how I was brought up too. Thank God I was able to get somebody to guide me. A disciplinary mother. Not a disciplinary mother. Not all of us are lucky to have that kind of mother. Go closer to those that are perfect. You will never hear them make a mistake because they think before they do. Take them, a lot of them take us, the Godfather. They even call us daddy. Some of them, they will be calling you daddy because you are trying to teach them about life. This is what they are missing. When they now hear you talking, they will now begin to wonder, I was supposed to hear it, to hear all this when I was growing up. But since you are so unlucky to be among those that did not hear it, please go closer to those. You see, there are some people, their life attracts you. Their life is so beautiful to you. You never hear them make a mistake. You never hear them misbehave, even the way they talk. Go closer to that kind of people. You'll be perfect. We are perfect people all over the place. Perfect being. Don't stop saying that we are all women. No, we are all women. We are born to make a mistake. No. Because you don't think before you do, that is why you are making those mistakes. It's because you don't think. Anything you want to do after this video, you think deep. This thing I want to do, even if it's right or wrong, still think before you take a step, before you do this, before you do that, before you even fight. There are some people you want to fight them. They will be the one that will be begging. Even after you slap them, they'll be begging you, please, because we know the beginning of fight, we don't know the end. So he knows this, but you that think you are more powerful, you think you can beat him, he will beg you, please. And you have slapped me now, I'm begging you, please. He will be the one begging you now. Because he knows if he handle you. Are you surprised? If he handle you, but you are there making noise, they are holding you. It's okay now. Who you are fighting is not talking now. He's even begging you. But you think he have the power. He'll be begging. I saw a lot of people like that. They'll be beating them. And he'll be begging, please, not because you can beat me, but I don't want to fight, please. Because if you fight, you might even end up in something else. He knows. But he will still be the one begging and fighting. How about that? Then the person that want to fight you might think he's wise. No. You are not wise. It's that man. They say a wise man controls his temper. It's the other man you are slapping and you are kicking and he's still begging. He's the wisest man. He was able to control his temper. But you couldn't control your own. And your temper might push you in something else. Somewhere else. Because he's a perfect being. He's a wise man. You will never see him fight. You will never even see him argue with anybody. He goes on the street gentle and quiet. Then you hear people saying now he's a nice guy. Because he thinks even before he goes down, before he goes out, before you go anywhere, he thinks, where I'm going, how does it look like? How are the people I will meet there? How do I behave when I get there? Gentle, quiet, not talking too much, not making noise. When you get there, you sit quietly. If it's joke, you crack joke. You play. You wanted to turn to fight. You beg. Not because they can beat you. It's because you are wise. So you are controlling your temper. Tell me how you will not be perfect. We have a lot of them. This thing I'm saying now, if you think it's a problem to you, you do some things and people are wondering, how can woman being do this? You sit down deep within yourself. You begin to wonder, I'm trying to control this something. I couldn't. What do I do? Get somebody that you know. They are always perfect. People are always around us. But because of the way, because of those dirty attitude has become part of us, you find it difficult to go closer to them because they will tell you what you are doing is wrong. These are the people you should go closer to. Those people that will tell you that this thing you are doing is wrong. These are the perfect people you're supposed to go closer to. If you want to be perfect, you can be perfect. One of the things you need to do to be perfect is to think before you do. Share this something. Let other people too enjoy from our knowledge and wisdom. Share it, please. Go on Facebook, you see me there. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram now. You see, I'm becoming very big. Even the French ones now. You can see their comment on my comment box. If you want to be perfect, you can be perfect. Go closer to those gentle guys. Those guys, you can never hear mistake ever come from them. They are not like you, that you will do something silly. At the end of the day, you will now come and say it's a mistake. There are some people like that. Have you ever heard of some people telling you or hearing them saying it's a mistake? They think before they do. Please go on my Facebook. I have other videos there. On my YouTube, Kingolatunde.S written together. .s. David's Davids. My David have S. Then you write Africa Wake Up. YouTube will give it to you. Listen to other videos. And please share this. Subscribe to my YouTube too, so that immediately I'm dropping them, you will be able to know one or two things. I'm still learning too. I'm still learning. I keep on saying it. None of my video I will not say that I'm still learning. We learn every day. Even we learn from some people's stupidities. You begin to wonder, so when I was stupid, this is how I behave. There was a time something like that happened, and I began to look at them and say, my God. So when we are street fighters, when we are fighting all over the streets, breaking bottles, and so is this how we are crazy? I was asking my friend that we used to do those silly things then in school. He said, so this is how mad we are. We are looking at what other people are doing now that we have done before. We now begin to wonder, so this is how we are mad. Then these are mad people. So this is how we are. You are mad, you don't know. You think you had the power. No. We call it youth exuberance. But if you have somebody that can guide you, go closer to that person. And if you think there's some advice you want to get from me talking now, put it on my comments. I will even talk about it. I will advise you from the way I will talk. You will get the message. And any topic you want us to talk about, put it on my comments. Or you can get me direct. Go to my YouTube. There are so many videos there. I'm still repeating it. Kingolatunde on my YouTube page. Channel is the YouTube make it a channel. Kingolatunde.S written together. .s. Davids Davids. My own David have S. Then please add Africa Wake Up. YouTube will give it to you. Listen to other videos. You will learn one or two things from it. Please, if you want to be perfect, you can be perfect. Go closer to those that are perfect. Don't run away from don't run away from those that used to correct you with insult. There are some silly things you do. You used to do some dirty things, and you have somebody always telling you, this boy, I've been telling you, this thing you're doing is wrong. Go closer to that person. Don't run away from him. Go closer to him. Make him your friend. Even tell him that, brother, this thing, I don't know, sometimes I don't know when I do it. Anytime you see me trying to do something like this, please let me know. You can be perfect. We have them. Some will not even talk. Nowadays, I don't even talk. I only look, because when you're trying to correct some of them, they will tell you, "Oh, I beg, shut up. Did you hear that? Shut up. Your mouth is smelling." The meaning of shut up, when whoever refer to himself as a youth now tell you elder, shut up, your mouth is smelling. That mouth that is smelling is still the one that will come and that you will use to come and tell him that, "But I told you this last time. You said my mouth is smelling. I kept it shut. I kept my mouth shut so that it will not smell to you. But today you are facing it. Maybe it's in prison." If it did not lead to death. So go closer to people that you know can correct you. They are there. They are there. Learn. Okay, listen to videos like this. You will learn a lot. Go to my Facebook, go to my Instagram, go to my TikTok. It's the same Kingolatunde. Then my YouTube channels. Kingolatunde.S. That Kingolatunde, you write it together. And you see me repeating it. I have a lot of video there. You can even learn from what I'm saying. Kingolatunde is written together. .S. Davids. Davids. My David have S. Then write Africa Wake Up after that. YouTube will give it to you. You'll be able to learn one or two things from what I'm saying. Bless you. See you in my next video.